Ugh. Alright, this is gonna be interesting. Alright, this is gonna be interesting. There is a new strat, and I gotta figure out how to do it. I have been told I don't even need to practice it by multiple people. I could just go in, go for it, and I will probably get it. And by probably, I will most likely get it. So I've been told this is very easy. And it gets rid of the bullshit Shroomless James strat, so I'm kind of glad I abandoned that and went back to Shroom. So now I can actually hit this Shroomless in a reasonable way. I'm not going to worry about any paces info on the screen. I will put my splits and stuff up on the screen, though. I'm also in a game chat with Bruh and Zace, so if you hear any other noises, that's probably something that they're doing. I gotta get re-warmed up. I haven't done any runs today. Oh, and let me know if audio sounds a little quiet, by the way, because I don't know if being in this game chat with Bruh and Zace is making audio quieter. I am also going for the SMT, because I actually, like, want to figure this out. I always felt like the game audio drowned me out a little bit. Is it doing that right now, or is it fine? Okay, it's fine. Okay, just wanted to make sure. It doesn't help that the mic I have, the volume on it is entirely dependent on how close it is to my mouth. Because it's one that I can change the positioning of to pretty much be anywhere I want it, that I want it to be. Hey, by the way, what do you think of the new spiral I'm doing, Veil Plume? Those two edge tricks at the very end are so much fun. Funny thing is, they're actually not even that hard. I was able to start relatively consistently getting them within probably about like 10-15 minutes of throwing myself at it. As Zace and Bruh were telling me it's not that they aren't that bad. Oh, classic. I do actually have to edit that info about my run and stuff, because that's not accurate. Actually, yeah, let me edit that stuff really quick, because that is not right. Get the splits. Alright, that is the splits. And I gotta edit that too. There we go. That is more accurate. That is pretty much what my splits are right now. Diogo did find some weird stuff in the water section. Apparently drifting in the water section is actually faster now. But I'm not gonna mess with that, at least until I get... because I can get 357 without it. Once I get 357, I'm gonna start trying to figure that out. Because, like, I understand on the surface what Diogo told me on how to get it to work. Yeah, I don't understand how to get this double coin. I am barely always missing, and I usually only ever get the middle coin. Like, I just don't understand where I'm going wrong. I mean, like, that time I got it. Like, that time I got it, but it was definitely slower. Up trick should still be fine. I've gotten with one of the 2 times I've gotten it, I got it with up trick, and then the other time I got it with right trick. Yeah, 1 coin again. And it felt like that time I was ridiculously close to getting the 2nd coin, but I still didn't get it. Like, I'm pretty sure I only got the middle coin again. Honestly, the scariest edge trick that I even go for now is that 2nd one around the spiral. Because Zace and Bro were telling me I have to get both of them for it to be faster, and that 2nd one, you're kind of getting up and close with that fence. But even that's not too bad. Also, classic Arjan misses a charge jump like the frame before it would have charged. Pretty sure that fence hit negated any time that those edge tricks saved. Depends on where you're glider vectoring. But generally gliding fully up and then going down a little bit works to glider vector. But how much you glide up by is dependent on where you're glider vectoring. If you're doing it on the glider leading into this final section of S4, you don't want to glide up a ton. You want to glide up a little bit, then very, 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 very lightly tap up on the control stick. Then glide up very, 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 very briefly, and then swap back to very lightly tapping up. And that's the optimal way to do it. I glide fully up on the S1 glider and then glide back down a little bit. So I've got my control stick all the way down on that first glider, and then I push it back up briefly when I glide down. Crazy how that's not an edge trick. I was off the edge, but the game still didn't count it, likely because of my cart angle. Yeah, I just got 1 coin again. I don't understand. This SMT with double coin is so bullshit. I don't understand how to get it. Over 100 attempts and I've gotten it twice. Ever. And yet everybody else says it's not that bad, it's really easy. And I'm just like, dude, what are you talking about? That's not easy. Like, that literally doesn't make sense to me. Now you can get an SMT in the water section in S2 and get 2 coins from the coin ring. It saves like 150 milliseconds. And I'm like the only person that hasn't actually hit it in a run. Because I don't understand how to get it. And I've been trying to, like, desperately to figure it out, and I just can't figure it out. I don't know how much an air trick is gonna help me. It'd have to come out pretty damn fast. There's not a whole lot of time to react to it because you're going so fast with the SMT. But like, unironically, if I could figure out how to get this SMT in a run, I could actually start getting world record paces again. Because not being able to hit this SMT is like the only thing that's preventing that from happening. Well, the goal is you're supposed to get the middle coin and the top right coin, because that removes height being a problem. And height isn't even the problem. I somehow am ending up too far left. Even, like, and I've been trying to aim really far right, and I end up only grabbing the middle coin and then missing the top right coin entirely. Probably like 95% of the time that I have gone for this, I have failed it via getting the middle coin, but missing the other coin I was going for. I get the middle coin literally like 100% of the time. Like, I basically never miss the middle coin. I get it every single time I go for it. But I can't ever get the top left or top right coin. And it just does not make sense to me. Because it feels like no matter how far right I aim, it just doesn't work. Like, the only thing that I've even come up with that's gotten me remotely close to getting it is getting the SMT out, like, ridiculously early. By going incredibly wide. But I'm pretty sure that doesn't even save time at that point to go for the SMT. Like, at that point, it's more worth it to just stick tight. And not go for it. Like, I'm pretty sure I have to get the SMT and stay tight in order for it to be faster. Okay, finally I got double coin again. It's my 3rd time ever getting it. That's a new S2 BS. It's not very good, though. Still PB pace by a long shot. Well, it's a pace regardless. Now I just gotta actually get the strat. And I missed an edge trick. Classic Arjon. And it's the easiest one. Nope, didn't even come close to getting it. Okay. Okay, game chat. Whatever you say, I guess. What do you mean I left my what do you mean I left because the connection was lost? That's dumb. I don't know why it kicked me out. I'm siding with Zason, bruh. I don't know why it kicked me out. It just like decided it was gonna say I had an unstable connection and kick me out. What was that S2 I got again, by the way? It was like 4-1 something. wasn't very good. Hello, Diogo. By the way, Diogo, Gaming Loot's Almir is Gogoku. He's on his esports team's account. I just don't know if you know that, but I thought I'd mention it in case you didn't know. That's understandable. I was hoping to stream like 3 hours sooner than I did start streaming, but I got held up at work for an extra hour because the one person I was working with was all by themselves, and they got swamped right as I was about to leave. So I intentionally stayed at work an extra hour to help relieve them. And I only left once they were in the clear and everybody was gone. See ya, Gogoku. chat sucks. Why do you keep turning off my screen share? Watch it disconnect me next. Yep, only got the middle coin again. Don't know what my problem is. I don't even know if that saved any time. And that's just bad. I already knew I was getting thwomped. Yeah, I intentionally have been aiming wider because I only ever got the coins one single time out of multiple dozens of attempts trying to go for them, trying to go tight. So I just said screw that, and I've been trying to aim wider, and I've gotten it 3 times going wide. I apparently have made it my new hobby to get a bad third edge trick. It's like the 3rd time in a row it's been bad. Did that launch me forward? I felt like I ended up ahead of Zace's Ghost when I normally should never. If there's ever a point that I have to aim tight for those coins just to save a tiny bit of time, I'm gonna be real mad, because I do not like going for those coins tight. I don't remotely understand how to get it going tight. Like, the one time I got it going tight was literally a fluke. Because I haven't gotten remotely close since then. Yeah, the only remote consistency I've had with getting double coin while still going for SMT has been going wide. I just get the constant impression that double coin with the SMT is not even hard, because I've been asking Zace and Bruh how to do it, and they've both been telling me that it's really easy and it's not that hard. Because apparently they both get it pretty consistently. Like, it was suggested earlier in the chat that I think Gogoku that I try, like, double tricking, which I think he meant, like, air tricking, after I trick off the water to try and get the coins, but I don't know if that's gonna help. And I'd have to get it out pretty damn fast, just because the SMT's making you go so fast. I think that was fast. This feels like the fast S3. That's decently fast. And I didn't even get second edge trick. Classic. It's not an R-John run without S4 being terrible. Yeah, I don't understand what I did wrong there. It's the closest I've gotten. I feel like that edge trick came out kind of early. Well, the pace works. I need to be more late? Like, do I need to land on the wall later? Wait, did I get triple coin? Did I just get triple? I'm pretty sure I got triple coin there, but I missed a coin. That's hilarious. That's the second time I've ever gotten triple coin. That's a BSS2 if someone could write that down. I wasn't paying attention. I just saw how close to the ghost I was and knew it was a BS. This is a ridiculous S3. What is this? Okay. What the fuck is this pace? That's funny. I'm pretty. Was that record pace, Diogo? Diogo, was that record pace into S4? I'm pretty sure that if that was record pace, that bonk killed it. My driving in S4 is always terrible when I'm on PB pace. If I'm not on PB pace, then I actually drive S4 kind of good. But the moment I'm on PB pace, my S4 driving goes to the shitter. That's how I've always been. Because it's nerves. I just can't control nerves. Oh wait, this was the one that got triple coin. That's funny. That's really funny. I'm gonna record the ghost just because I'm trying to upload all my PBs. So I'm gonna record that ghost, even though the ending is cringe. Alright. Gotta figure out what those splits are. Let me go back and calc that. Time for Arjon to do math in head. So that's so add those three up, that's 163.93. My final time added up is 238 minus 255, take 163.923 from that is 114.322, 332, not 322, 332. Yeah, I missed a water coin, which is really funny. If I had gotten triple coin and finished that run without missing any coins, I'm pretty sure that would have been the first 8-12-0-0 run to finish. Because I don't think anyone's finished 8-12-0-0. Oh yeah, if I'd gotten the coins, I would have failed. Yeah, I would have been so nervous, dude. That S3 would have been so fucking fast if I had 20 coins the entire time. That would have been such a fast S3. That's just the freest 52 S3 I've ever driven. There is no way I would have been able to hold myself together for that kind of pace. I was not going to be able to do it. Add my sob up. My sob gives 358, 167. I got that right there. Yeah, okay, I typed that right. Now, I only put BS's that I've actually hit. I don't like to set specific things I haven't hit as my BS's. I like my BS's to be an accurate representation of what I can get or what I have gotten. Edit this too. Alright, I'll take this stuff off the screen really quick. I'm going to record this. I'm not going to upload it immediately, but I am going to get it uploaded. Alright, there we go. Ghost is uploaded. If any of you want to race a ghost that gets triple coin, there is your ghost. Download that while you can, because it's probably going to get beaten. And by probably, I mean it will get beaten. So if you want to coin a ghost that gets triple coin at the water section with SMT, you want to download that. As I'm gonna mute my mic temporarily while I record this. I'll probably just be talking in the chat instead while I record. Alright. I'm gonna get that uploaded once I end stream. I don't know when that'll be. I should get the thing back up over here. I at least, like, well, I obviously got the Strat, so I clearly did something right, but I don't know if, like, the timing I got on the wall and the timing I got off the wall with is the timings I should be aiming for. I noticed I went off the left side of the pole. I don't know if that's right, because I know I think most of everybody else I've seen has gone off the right side. I just realized I accidentally went live at 1440p. But my capture card hasn't frozen yet, so until it freezes, I'm just gonna keep it that way. I guess that's fair, Diogo. I just don't know if, like, going off the left side ends up losing any time or not. Just because I have to go a little bit more to the left to get it. The only thing I don't know, because I haven't time shot a track yet where you have to where you like trick off of like trees or poles or anything. Do I need to input the trick button against the pole, or will the game trick for me? Well, I seem to be having more luck aiming really far right. Similar pace to my PB. Slightly behind, I think. And wall ride. Unfortunate. Now the game does the trick for me, but I want to hit it as little as possible. Okay. I'm guessing once I trick off the pole, I should, if I'm gonna do any air tricks, I should probably generally just do a left air trick at most, just to kind of get myself more aligned for the turn. That way I don't smack into the fence. I didn't trick, I guess. Oh, nice. First .3 of the stream. And didn't get the bottom coin or the middle coin. That's unfortunate, Vale. Hopefully you can get more .0 soon. Howdy Rubix, thanks for the good luck. Just been a lot of S1 resets because I keep derping in S1 for like 10 minutes straight and then I get out of S1 on base. Obviously an exaggeration, but yeah, I just make him S1 mistakes. I have at least PB'd already. So I need to get that back up on the screen. Nice job on the 401. I remember when I was the first one to the 401, and then Tech destroyed my world record. And I was out in LA and I couldn't do anything about it. I just had to sit there and cry about it because I literally couldn't actually try to improve my run. By the time I got back, Tech had a pretty optimized run that he just didn't end up improving until new strats came out. So I've just been perpetually, like, right behind Tech the entire time. He had like an 890, like a 358, 896. It was like 4th worldwide or something. And got the middle coin, but not the top right coin. So I swapped which coin I got that time. Yeah, I saw how quickly you got the 357, Diogo. I thought you were like 5 seconds away from getting record. So I was very surprised when I got home from work and you hadn't gotten it. Because I saw how quickly you got like really close to tech, so I thought you were like just about to take it. Me when I'm like 1 frame off the charge jump. Easy like 0.1 time loss. And then I managed to jump off the glider ramp. I would say I'm a very momentum-based player as well. Usually if I get one good run, I usually start getting a bunch of others, like all back to back to back. And then if my mindset goes to shit, then I just stop playing well and I have to force myself to stop. But my mindset plays so much into how well I play. I play better for longer when I'm in a good mindset. It looks like I'm uncomfortable with the game's driving. I have 245 hours in the game. I feel like I am pretty comfortable with the... Oh, actually, no, are you talking to Rubik's? Oh, never mind. I thought you were talking to me. I thought you were talking to me for half a second. I was about to be like, wait a second. I don't know if it feels the same way to you, Diogo, but this game's driving kind of reminds me of 7. Like, in ways it feels very similar to 7. Wait, a good charge jump? Where's the charge jump? My biggest advice, honestly, Rubik's, from what Diogo is saying, is just get the driving for the game down. Like, get comfortable with the game. Just get to a point where you feel comfortable with driving, and then I would worry more about going for strats after that. Because honestly, like, a lot of people will go for strats, but not be incredibly comfortable with the driving. So they'll get a lot of the strats, but then their time is still slow because they're just losing so much time to lines. Like, honestly, I think lines is one of the biggest time losses that people make. And an easy example of that is take it from me. I showed up into the MK7 TT server. Diogo took one look at my MK7 Rainbow Road time and said my S2 was terrible for my time, and I'm pretty sure it was because the lines were terrible. Like, for the longest time, my MK7 Rainbow Road times were hard carried by Section 1 and 3, and S2 was just killing me. Yeah, S2 is by far the hardest section to figure out. Oh yeah, Lily, Diogo, the one thing I changed about my S2 that finally started getting me better S2s is when you're going around the planet on the rings. I was holding my MT until I tricked off the glider ramp, and I would trick off the glider ramp with the MT, and I stopped doing that, and I released my MT before tricking off the glider ramp, and suddenly I started getting the glider boost more frequently, and my S2 stopped sucking. And I made that mistake for years before I figured it out, because I thought it was such a minor detail that wasn't a problem. Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of very minor details as well that can lose you time that you don't notice unless like you happen to notice it or somebody points it out to you, Rubik's. Like, I was making a bunch of minor mistakes in S3 that caused my S3s to be really volatile on their split times. Like, sometimes I'd get a really good S3, and then other times my S3s would just be absolute garbage when I was time trialing this track initially. But I realized there was a bunch of really tiny mistakes I was making that was just adding up and losing me time. And now I don't make those mistakes anymore, and my S3s are really good. Generally. Sometimes the S3s are terrible. Oh, after the 20th coin grab? That's interesting. I had honestly thought a charge jump might be possible there, but I never fucked with it, because I felt like there wasn't I felt like if you couldn't get the MT out, it just wasn't worth it. And I didn't know if there was enough room to get it out while still getting double edge trick optimally. So I just never messed with it. Can I have 2 coins, please, game? That'd be very kind of you. Well, I got it, but I'm pretty sure I went all the way into that off-road to get it. So I don't know if that was even faster. I'm under the impression it was not. Yeah, my assumption was correct. I'll keep the run going, though. Because I can still save a bunch of time in S4. Just need to drive it better. Just need to make sure my S3 is still good. Me with no charge jump. I think this pace still works, but it's slow compared to PV. I didn't left air trick. I wish I could get myself to finish runs even if I failed them. I feel like it would just get to me too much to have to drive. Like, if I fell off the track at the end of S1 and then kept driving it, I feel like that would just get to me too much to keep driving that for 3 minutes. And I don't know, I just don't feel like that's something that I want to do when I'm time trialing. I will I play this track for the sake of playing it when I'm not time trialing. I guess like when I go into time trials, like I'm hard focused on like actually time trialing. I don't think I got fenced. Doesn't look like I did. I don't even know if that was fast. I didn't get QM'd at least, so that's goated. The track decided to be nice. Yeah, it works. come on, dude. I did it too early. The only charge jump in S3 that I have any issues trying to get without the blue sparks coming out is that first one that we've added in. Oh, well, there goes my capture card freezing. Because my cap. No clue why it's doing that, because I hadn't had that issue when I first got this capture card, and now I just keep having that problem. It only does it while I'm streaming if I'm streaming at 1440. Like if I lower it back down to 1080, it basically just stops doing that. Well, on top of there being so much audio going on, I feel like being able to just know like when to release the charge jump is kind of difficult, just because, well, I mean, yeah, there's audio going up. There's also a decent amount of stuff going on around you, and I also just can't tell if I release it on time because I'm pretty. It feels like the sparks blend in with the ground to some extent, so I also can't see if I released it too late or not. And that late into the run, I really don't want to mistime a charge jump, especially that one, because that one gains so much time. Like my 358.666 from last night got that charge jump, I'm pretty sure, like perfectly or near perfectly. And usually I don't get it that well. I'll get it well enough for it to save time, but I don't get it like perfectly that often. Just because I don't really know the timing. After you land from the SMT boosted charge jump by the thwomp, the SMT boosted trick by the thwomp, towards the end of the blue fire section in S3, you can do a charge jump. And you can charge jump to the next trick ramp, which causes that trick boost to boost the next trick. Diogo found it, as far as I'm aware, and it saves a decent amount of time. I don't know the exact amount. My guess is like probably at least 0.1. Or something like that. It's a pretty crazy time save. The fact that's a low 0.4 when I failed the first charge jump's crazy. That's instant BS if I'd gotten it. Nope, too far to the left again. I wouldn't worry about getting double edge trick around the spiral unless you really think you can get it. It's not that hard, in my opinion, but it's also not something that's necessary to go for at your level. I don't even think it saves .1. I could be entirely wrong on that. But I don't even think it saves .1. I think it saves kind of close to .1. But again, I could be wrong there. So unless you really think you can go, that you can get it in runs consistently, I wouldn't recommend going for it. It's just not necessary. Nope, too far to the left again. You sent me something, Aaron? If you sent me something, I didn't see it. Oh, I already know what that is. The way Troy shows it off in that video is not faster. At least as far as I'm aware. There is a way to get it that's faster, but it's far more cancerous from what I've seen. And I don't think anyone's gotten it yet. No, it's the S2 gap jump. The way Troy shows it off in that short's not faster. It's unironically faster to just go around. One day I will not get a terrible second edge trick. If I was able to get it to work, I think Tech would have gone for it already. To be honest. There was somebody else that was messing with it, and as far as I'm aware, they're the only one that's gotten close enough to getting it to be faster. that S1 is uniquely slow. I don't know what about it was slow, but whatever. The other thing that's annoying about going for double edge trick around this spiral is sometimes I get the first edge trick and then I just drive straight off the track. But then other times I get the first edge trick and then I don't even manage to get the second one. Like, I'm relatively consistent with getting it, but just like the ways I fail are kind of annoying. Double edge trick on S3 is incredibly easy. Takes a little bit of practice and it's not even that bad. If I wasn't able to get double edge trick in S3 consistently, I would not be anywhere near where my run is currently without getting lucky constantly. I don't think it's really necessary. I mean, I don't really think that double edge trick in S3 is incredibly necessary with the new strats and the patching stuff. At least around like I guess 401 range is a nice time to probably start trying to go for it. I would just watch somebody's ghost and practice it. I just watched, I think, Tech do it, and then just practiced it a little bit myself in time trials with Rewind, and after that I've been able to get it pretty much ever since. I think that was faster. Alright, good pace. Okay, dude. Only I could pull off missing that edge trick. And then the S3 is terrible. Mickey Mouse S3. And I frickin' did Shroom late. Whatever, dude. Just bad. It's all bad. And I didn't even get the edge trick. Classic. My brain is still in one shroom at the start of S4 glider mode. So I hit the shroom button once and then promptly sat there until I realized I needed to shroom again. Did you add me on Switch Rubik's? If you did, then I did not notice it, and I likely ended up rejecting it without even noticing who sent it. Also, classic game chat closing my screen share again. I don't even know if a 392 is still considered good or not. Isn't BKS like low point 2 or something? I know you're the one that has it, Diogo. Nice play, Oplum. You know, Diogo, I think you have a habit of finding S2 strats that are just annoying. Because first you found that fucking shroom, which looks cool as hell, but is frustrating as hell to get to cooperate. Then you find this damn SMT with the coin ring, and I don't know how annoying it actually is, but the drifting in the water afterwards, I don't know how bad that is. So you'd have to tell me how bad that actually is. Nah, that edge trick wasn't great. That would have been a BS if my edge trick and ending was a bit better. Oh, no QM again, I think? I think that was no QM. That's a BS. Nice. 359. Okay, that's just disrespectful. Three five nine. That was 380, 359. That's 21 milliseconds. Yep. According to Diogo and everybody else I have asked and what I have tried of it so far, apparently it's really easy. I haven't practiced it one bit, and I've gotten close to making it like twice, and I've made it once. And the time I made it once, I smashed into the fence after I got it. No, Anagram. It's actually easier than James's streamless strat. Apparently it's like free to get it. Like both Zace and Bruh told me that you don't. Well, Bruh at least told me that I don't even have to practice it. Just go in and go for it, and I'll most likely get it. And I got really close to getting it my first 2 times, and then the third time I attempted it, I finally got it, and then instantly PB'd. When I massively mistime a charge jump. Yeah. That would have been like a low point 4 if I actually timed that first charge jump properly. And got the middle coin, but no top right coin. See ya, Diego. Thanks for stopping by. I think it was some Japanese player that found it, by the way, Rubik's. Could be wrong, but a Japanese player posted it on Twitter, and that was the first place I saw it. Because it got sent to me like right at midnight as I was going to bed, and that was fun. Because I had to go to bed at midnight last night because I had work this morning. So I couldn't do anything, once again, because a major strat always gets found when I'm unable to actually profit off of it. Only I could be on a great S1 pace and then drive straight past an easy-to-get coin. And miss it by, like, a couple pixels. It's also weird how volatile that second edge trick at the start is. Like, sometimes it goes perfectly, and other times I lose like 100 milliseconds. And it just does not make any sense. Like, why that edge trick varies so much on the time you save or lose. Yeah, my bare minimum goal for tonight is to get 357. As long as I get that, I'm happy. I do not want to be stuck in the 358 territory by the end of my session tonight. Again, no idea what I did wrong with the coins there. I want to see just how close I was to getting that. Yeah, I was like pixels away from getting it. Oh yeah, Vale, my HRT appointment, or my first HRT appointment. At least I think like discuss and get information and stuff. That's next Monday. I had to pay $202 for my because I'm a new patient for my first visit, which is crazy. But I'm seeing somebody from OSU Wexner Medical Center, so I am very confident that I will get good care. And it looks like they might be somebody who like kind of works with Planned Parenthood and stuff, or is like Planned Parenthood-esque, from what I was told by one of my friends that looked into him. So it'll be interesting. Dude, I don't understand this SMT. It's dumb because I have to go for it. If I don't go for it, like, I can PB easily without it, but but I will always lose time in S2 if I don't go for it now. Because my odds of driving a 0.3, or even a 0.3 S2 in general without SMT is really low. the only times I ever get the SMT and double coin is when I go ridiculously wide, and at that point it doesn't even save time, or barely, or if it does save, it's like barely anything. So I'm basically forced to go tight if I want to save any reasonable amount of time. I'm not going to question what any of that was, but I know that I didn't gain any time off those edge tricks. Well, it's not that it's not covered by insurance, it's that insurance companies aren't required to cover it. So they can just be like, oh yeah, sorry, you have to foot the bill for you have to foot the like $5,000 bill a month to not be depressed. So that it's just fun. I don't actually know how much it costs without insurance, to be entirely fair. But I know without insurance, the surgeries are tens of thousands of dollars, and that's not an exaggeration. I'd have to spend close to like $75,000 or something if I wanted to get all of the surgeries, which is ridiculous that it just costs that much. I don't understand how that's not double coin. I aimed further right than usual, and I ended up getting top right coin and not getting middle coin. Like literally the only times that I ever get this double coin is if I intentionally go wide. And at that point the SMT is not going to save me time. I might just have to suck it up and go wide on the SMT and take barely any time save from it until I can actually do it until I can do it going tighter. I might just have to suck it up and deal with it. Doesn't help. I lose so many runs in S1 that it gets to these frickin' edge tricks, primarily the two spiral edge tricks. So I'm just forced to not get anywhere near as many runs to S2. So I also get less time to actually practice it, and since the coins don't respawn, there's just like no way to practice it without running with the assumption on whether or not my line is correct. I at least think that the extra edge tricks I've added in shouldn't kill as many runs the more I do it. Because, like, the only one that's a problem is the spiral. And I'm, like, 1 frame off the charge jump again. That's just an instant 0.5. Or, I guess, a reset because I missed a coin. Oh yeah, I just don't race my ghost in general on this track. I can tell this pace is bad. That ghost, Zace's ghost, was still on screen throughout the first half of the spiral, when usually he's off screens before I even get there. I can just tell this is bad pace. I have earned a 0.5 S1. Yeah, and a very bad S1 at that. Mid 0.5 with 6 edge tricks is terrible. That S1 was just all around awful. And now I have to go for SMT, even if I didn't want to do it. Yep, and I missed it. Because I decided to go tight, and that was my downfall, because I should have gone wide and eaten the time loss. surprised that that was slow. I'm very surprised that was slow. At least for what the run looked like. Of course, I get the SMT, but I don't get the frickin' water trick. I'm allowed one thing, but denied the other thing in exchange, so it's just equal time gain and loss. If I don't get that water trick, I basically just lose most, if not all, the time the SMT was gonna gain me. Water tricks are fun until you have to land in shallow water, because then the game decides it's not going to cooperate anymore. Like, I hate that if you land far enough into, like, far enough in the far enough into the shallow section of the water that the game just doesn't let you trick at all. And it just registers you hopping instead, so you just look like an idiot while not getting the trick. Gotta love it when my third edge trick is absolutely atrocious. That one barely saved me any time. The way I got it, because I got it and then bounced up into the air and then landed back down on the track. Or something. It was something like that. You could tell it was bad because Zace's ghost went from being off screen to back on screen after I got it. Yeah, I think this session is very quickly devolving into S1 fail after S1 fail after S1 fail. And the times I do get to S2, I just failed the SMT double coin grab. Yep, punted off the track. Because I had the audacity to get too close to the edge. There goes that S2. I mean, yeah, I just don't like how overly strict this game is about getting close to the edge. It's such a dumb design choice, in my opinion. I much prefer 7, 8U, and 8 Deluxe, where you can grind the edge of the track. That was way more fun and enjoyable. Just feels like such a punch in the gut to be on good pace, and then you have one tire go off the track, come back towards the track, and then the game's like, yeah, you're touching the side of the track, and knocks you up into the air and punches you off the track. And it just instantly kills the run every time. The 7, 8U, and 8 Deluxe are far better designed when it comes to getting close to the edge, in my opinion. Being able to grind the edge of a turn was way more fun than having to get close to the edge, but not get too close, or else the game's gonna punch you off. Come on, dude. How is that 1 coin? That's bullshit. Honestly, that is bullshit. I should have been low enough for the fucking bottom coin, and the game's just like, no, no bottom coin for you. Aim more left. Every time I aim more left, I just get the middle coin and not the top right coin, or I get the top right coin but not the middle coin. So, I either aim for the 2 coins I've been going for pre-SMT, and I miss the bottom coin 99% of the time, or I go for middle coin and top right coin, and I miss one of those 2 but never get the other one. I miss one and get the other. Either way, it just results in me getting 1 coin, which instantly kills the run. Me when I'm 1 frame off the charge jump again. That's an instant 0.5 S1 for me. had failed the charge jump in the... That time I charged it for way too long. Just... Frickin' capture card, dude. I'm ending stream in 7 minutes if I can't get another pace going out of S2. Because runs have just devolved at this point. No, I'm back to the soft locked in S1 level. I'm just gonna suck it up and go ridiculously wide for the SMT. It's the only way I can ever manage to get double coin. It's gonna save time, but instead of 150 milliseconds, it'll save like 50. So I'm just gonna lose 2/3 of that time save to get 1/3 of it. If I even get back to S2 before I have to end the stream. I won't be surprised if I don't even get back to S2 before the next 4 minutes are up. To be entirely honest with you. And I still didn't get it going wide. Screw this game, dude. I'm like the only person on that goes for SMT double coin that cannot get it on any level of consistency. Like, I'm pretty sure Diogo's more consistent at it than I am, and he's really inconsistent at it. But I just can't get it. And everybody else that I ask tells me, oh, it's really easy, it's not that hard. I don't understand how to do it, dude. By the way, hi JCP, I saw your messages. Game is just being a nuisance. I'm just gonna try air tricking. I don't even know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try. I'm just gonna try and spam an air trick and see if that somehow manages to save me. I don't suspect it's going to, because I don't even know if the game will let me get one out in time. My first air trick input literally got dropped, and then I hit it again, and it got dropped again, and then I hit it a third time, and then it finally registered. It took 3 inputs to get that air trick to register. Bad S1. This is just a free 0.5. Or I guess I'm just gonna go off the track. I got a few runs past S2, and then I just stopped getting. And then instead of stopping getting runs out of S2, I stopped getting to S2. Like, I'm actually gonna have to unironically sit down for, like, the entire rest of the night after I cut stream and just keep constantly over and over and over and over and over and over and over again doing the SMT double coin. Like I'm talking doing like timer lockouts for the for like an hour or two on it to see if I somehow can build any kind of consistency. And there's just like no way to practice it outside of that, as far as I know, because I'm not gonna get the coins to respawn outside of probably versus mode. Well, once I grab the coins, it's gonna throw it off since I'm gonna be going at different speeds every time. That was a bad edge trick. Pace at least seems fine. Of course I miss a coin, dude. Piss off. Piss all the way off. And I missed the coin by pixels. Like, come on, please. Alright, it works. Oh, come on. That's just rude. That's not it. It's not even a PB. Yeah, not even a PB. Not even surprised, dude. And once again, the fucking wall hit when I landed killed it. I have yet to land this fucking cut and not end up wide. And that's the frustrating part. I haven't gotten this without smashing into the fence afterwards. That run could have PB'd, but barely if I hadn't missed the charge jump at the end of S3. I'll keep going for a little bit. See if I can get something more. I'm surprised that was that slow. Okay, once again, I get the middle coin, but not the top right one. Classic. Yep, insulted with 2 burnouts in a row. At least I think it was 2 in a row. Howdy, Yuka. You can do James Strat Shroomless far more easily, but you do it differently and it's faster. And it's also apparently incredibly easy. I wouldn't know because I've only gotten to try it 4 times today. Roughly. I haven't really gotten to try it a bunch. Because I was told not even to worry about practicing because it's that easy. Just go in and do runs. Oh, come on, dude, please. That run only died because I air-tricked. I used to never air-trick, and now all I do on path switch is air-trick. And I used to never air-trick, and now all I do is air-trick. And every time I air-trick, it slows me down and causes time loss, or it kills the run. I don't know why I've suddenly gone from never doing an air trick at path swap to always doing an air trick. Like, I don't know what suddenly changed. I've been doing the same R timing that I've always done. It's a nice S1. Yep, and no water trick. And slowed down by the off-road. That kills every single millisecond I got from SMT and forces a restart. So I basically got no SMT and no water trick there. With the amount of time I lost. Diogo got 357 like 12 hours ago or something. He's had it for a while. I don't know exactly for sure, but I know he's had it for a while now. Because I got up this morning, and I'm pretty sure he already had 357. And I got up around like 5 a.m. Eastern time. So he's had it for a bit. I love second edge trick. You do the edge trick the same as the ghost, and then you lose like 50 to 100 milliseconds for no explainable reason. Come on, dude, that is so bad. I had to get water tricking. I already knew with where I landed I wasn't getting it. So I just had to hold right through all of that. That was so bad. I need to like actually right trick or forward trick, not left trick. Because I think that's just killing me. Why is that so bad? What about that S2 was slow? That's like 126 milliseconds I lost. For a reason that I cannot tell. And the run's dead, because the game smashed me into the freaking side of the track. And there goes the capture card locking up again. I'm just gonna cut stream, because I've been streaming on the wrong quality, and I think I've been streaming too long without a break. It's 3.5 hours straight. I'm just gonna try a little bit off stream, and I don't think I'm gonna get anything, but we're gonna try. So, yeah, thanks for stopping by, everybody. I'll catch you later. I don't know if I'm gonna stream again tomorrow or not. Will depend on how I'm feeling.